Yo, what is going on, peasants? My name is JB, and I am back here today for my draft analysis for the APA Academy Season 4. And without further ado, we can kind of just go ahead and hop right into this. There isn't really a whole hell of a lot to talk about. I had an entire, actually good draft analysis plan, and I actually, wrote it out and stuff, or had it written out, would probably be the proper English way to say that. I was gonna do something cool. I was gonna do a Letterkenny style cold open where it was all like alliteration from letter to letter and pick to pick. However, I got a part of the way through it, and then someone in my house thought sleeping in a bed of fire would be an actually good idea rather than just a metaphor for herpes. So the last few days I have not really been able to my living situation has just not been conclusive to doing stupid shit like that. Kind of have to deal with some adult stuff, and I fucking hate it. So yeah, it kind of is what it is. Anyway, this season in Academy we did low tier, and that should be pretty fun. Thought it'd be a cool idea. So yeah, I don't really have much else to say. You're getting a half-assed version of the half-assed version of this because this has to go up today as I'm recording it. And I already tried recording it once, and then OBS decided, nah, fam, we're just gonna cut off the last 6 minutes of your fucking audio for no reason. So the audacity of making OBS the audacity of OBS making me have to open up Audacity. I'm just not having a good time, not enjoying anything. So here's your half-assed version of a half-assed draft analysis already. Like I said, low tier, have 100 or 110 points for 11 Pokemon or 10 Pokemon. I don't fucking remember. Doesn't matter. Anyway, for week 1, we are going to be doing something a little bit different with this draft league because I did not want to be in 3 upload leagues at the same time, but I hated my UPBA draft because I kind of screwed it up like 4 picks in, and then low tier sounded really fun, and then I wanted to get a better team, so I joined another league, which you'll see next weekend. So we are going to be doing something a little bit cool with this league, so be on the lookout for actually good videos coming next week. Hopefully things get better around here. Otherwise, well, you can just expect a lot more of this nonsense. So let's go ahead and talk about the team. You've been able to see it for the first 5 for a little bit now, but we have ourselves a Galerion. We're the first pick. I haven't played low tier since early Gen 7, so it's been a minute, but I do know that fighting types kind of run the scene, so went ahead and grabbed a really good fighting type. Now, you'd think I would have learned from how little I like my UPBA draft that drafting a steel type that doesn't resist fairy would probably not be a good idea. But I went ahead and did it again because Cobalion was still there, and I didn't really know what I wanted. I had a plan going in to draft Regieleki Rain because people shit on Regieleki, but I thought it'd be really fun to use in Rain. But unfortunately, did not take that, or it got taken on the way back to me. I'm like, Cobalion would go cool on Rain. Let's do that. But yeah, Cobalion, good speed tier, good bulk, decent setup option, good bulky pivot. Taunt's cool, Rocks is cool. Can do some stuff with some things. It's a decent Pokemon. And fighting types are super good in this format, so went ahead and grabbed a really good fighting type. It was in the highest points here allowed, so yeah, I was like, Cobalion's good, let's use that. Next up, we got ourselves Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl is one of my favorite designed Pokemon of Gen 7, or Gen 8, whatever, same thing. Except not at all. But yeah, really big fan of Grimmsnarl. Gets a lot of cool stuff, can nasty plot, can bulk up, so I can set up a decent amount. Great prankster user, obviously with Taunt, T-Wave, stuff like that, can trick stuff, can set up dual screens as well. Just an all-around great Pokemon, can be, both offensive and just a fantastic support mon. And it's got one of the best designs and best typings in the game, so thought it'd be a no-brainer. Go ahead and pick that guy up. Next up, we have Dragalge. So I wanted just a Pokemon to click some fucking buttons, and you'd think, after taking Cobalion twice and realizing that my steel type should resist fairy and my poison type should probably also resist fairy. Nah, fuck that shit. Let's just go ahead and not have either of my 2 types that resist fairy. So got ourselves Dragalge here. It is a button clicker, which is nice. It is a very good fairy killer, and it does have really good spit out, so I can take on most fairies. I'm not really sure if there are any good physical fairies that were allowed in this format, other than Grimmsnarl, which is on my team, so I guess I don't really have to worry about that. Can't really think of any off the top of my head. Slurpuff maybe, but I'll just, take that L. I mean, we have Mudsdale for that, so yeah. Dragalge clicks some fucking buttons. Adaptability is broken, especially in low tier. Like, if you don't have a steel type, this Pokemon kind of just gets to come in and get a kill with, adaptability boosted Dracos or Sludge Waves and whatnot. Flip turn for slow pivot is nice. It is also a grounded poison, so it absorbs T-spikes as well as being able to set them, which is cool. Decent coverage with stuff like Surf. I believe it also gets Scald, which is nice. yeah, gets a lot of decent moves, and it hits really fucking hard. So that'd be a good addition to the squad. Went ahead and grabbed it. Next up, we got Serena. Serena's a Pokemon I've been wanting to try for all of Gen 8, but it keeps getting drafted like round 4 or 5, and I somehow managed to get it round 4 in low tier, so we fucking take those. One of the better Rapid Spinners in the game, just because Rapid Spin is so hard to come by, but it has really good bulk in just offense and defense, or bulk in both physical and special defense is what I meant to say. Get it, bulk and offense, idiot. I know, I misspoke. Fuck you. But yeah, good HP, bad special attack, but really high attack. So it's got a lot going for it. It's a really cool Pokemon. U-turn is nice. Triple Axle's broken. Taunt's cool. Of course, we talked about Rapid Spin. It's one of the better Rapid Spinners in the game. IMO. Good knockoff user. Gets high jump kick. Drop kick's broken. Yeah, really cool Pokemon. Cooling Majesty is a dope ability. Shutting down priority, so that's nice as well. Next up, we got Mudsdale. If you've been around this channel for any length of time, you know I fucking love Mudsdale. Probably the best ground type in Draft League. Don't at me. I genuinely believe it is like top 3, top 5 for sure. But yeah, Mudsdale's very good. Stamina's a broken ability. Good stealth rock setter. Roar is nice for, you know, helping. Also help dealing with setup threats is what I'm trying to say, but I can't fucking speak because I'm flustered. I don't really want to be doing things right now, but I have to because I made a commitment. Fucking idiot! How dare you make a commitment? Anyway, close combat, earthquake, heavy slam, pretty decent coverage. Body press as well with stamina boost is very nice. So yeah. Mudsdale, fucking love it. One of my favorite Pokemon to use. Very glad to have it on yet another team. Speaking of having a Pokemon on yet another team, we kind of have a seahorse or a water horse. You ride Lapras across water, I think. I guess Lapras could be an honorary horse. I don't know, dude. It's not a seahorse. Obviously, that'd be King Drone's evolution line. But, I mean, it's kind of like the horse of the sea, if you will. Yeah. Anyway, Lapras is a Pokemon I've used a few times now. I had it in BBR and something else. Was it on my NCP team or was it on my... UPA. No, it wasn't on my UPA team. I had it in VBR and something else. Anyway, Lapras is really cool. Nice cheap water absorb Pokemon. Obviously, we don't have to deal with Dracovish in this league, so our water absorb isn't as necessary, but there is still an Arctovish running around that we might have to deal with, as well as just, you know, water absorb being just a really good ability in general, and Lapras being really underrated in general. I mean, great HP stat. Decent defenses as well, decent offenses even too. The only thing it's really missing is Scald. If this thing got Scald, I think it would be like a solid tier 3 Pokemon. It'd be really fucking good if it got Scald. Unfortunately, it has to rely on Surf, which is stronger, but, you know, obviously doesn't burn. Sparkling Aria is also a move that it gets, which I think works with Throat Spray. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, it's a really solid, really bulky water type. Has Freeze Drive, which is cool. Can Dragon Dance, can Curse, can do some fun stuff if you get the right matchup. But yeah, Lapras is very, very solid. Next up, we got Magmortar. So we actually have a Fairy Resist being Magmortar, which is not a resist to anything because it's fearless shit. But it is a button clicker, which is nice. 125 special attack is dope. 83 speed is solid. And then decent mixed attacking stats. Not great bulk. Its Spadef is okay, so it can take some Moonblast, but you're going to get special attack dropped and then not be able to do damage because I'm me and I get special attack dropped every time someone clicks Moonblast. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but it's got some stuff and some things, man. Really good user of Flame Charge, just with its decent speed tier, and then after the boost, it can outspeed a lot of things, so that's pretty nice. And I got some really solid coverage as well. Getting access to Scorching Sands is dope, as well as Thunderbolt, Psychic, Focus Blast, stuff like that. And then it also has fucking Teleport, which is cool. So yeah, dude, can definitely do some teleport shenanigans. It can stall break a little bit with like Taunt Toxic, Taunt Willow, stuff like that. So yeah, dude, it's not a bad Pokemon at all. Definitely something I'm looking forward to using again. Definitely used it before in the past, so should be fun to have it on the squad. Next up, we got ourselves a Persian. Persian is the good kind of annoying, and it's something I wanted to, again, try for a long time. So why not try it in low tier where stuff is generally less bulky. So I thought that would be pretty fun. Technician boosted, Stab boosted, probably Silk Scarf boosted Fake Outs. Dude, that's going to be really annoying to switch for a lot of teams to switch into, especially repeatedly. Again, we're in a format where Pokemon are generally less bulky is what I'm trying to say. And then being able to outspeed them, you turn out and then come back in and do it again. So thought that'd be a fun little thing to try out just to annoy some people. Probably not an every week Pokemon, but, you know, can definitely annoy some teams and just be a general piece of shit. And yeah, it's kind of what we're going for with Persian here. And maybe it can do a thing or two outside of that. Would be great. Next up, we got Bolton. Didn't really have any speed at this point, so decided to go ahead and grab something fast. Persian was my fastest, and then it was Galerion, so I went ahead and grabbed an actually fast Pokemon. Even though Bolton kind of sucks, it is fast. 121 speed is decent. It's better than Jolteon, I'll give it that. If this thing had Volt Absorb, it'd actually be really fucking good, but it doesn't, unfortunately. It has Strong Drop, which is still a good ability. Competitive can be decent too, but probably not, because it doesn't get as good of a special move pool as it does a physical move pool, despite having the same stat. But yeah, dude, Strong Jaw's cool. Has Crunch, Fire Fang, Thunder Fang, Psychic Fangs, all boosted by that, which is dope. Volt Switch is nice. Play Rough is cool, I guess. Also has access to Flame Charge, which I guess is cool. Has Agility and Bulk Up, which probably isn't bulky enough to make either of those things work. But if I can get a Bulk Up Bolton game, that'd be lit. But for some reason, they decided to give it every other Fang move, but not fucking Ice Fang, which is stupid. I think that's really dumb. I don't know why they didn't give it Ice Fang. That makes absolutely no sense. But I believe Thunder Fang is stronger than Wild Charge after the Strong Jaw boost. I'm almost positive it is, so don't have to really worry about recoil there, but we'll see. I'll check rolls and calcs and stuff. No, I won't, but I'll say I did. Next up, we got Galerion Linoon. I had like 13 points left and no one could snipe me Articuno, so I went ahead and grabbed Linoon for 1 point. I thought it was pretty decent value for 1 point. 100 base speed is decent, and you know, okay bulk. Has bad abilities, obviously, Gluttony and Quick Feet. Probably gonna run Quick Feet most of the time because you're gonna run a Eviolite more often than not. Like, you're never running a Berry on this thing, but yeah, dude, it's okay. It's got decent coverage. Basically everything Linoon gets except for the good stuff that Linoon gets, i.e. Belly Drum and Extreme Speed. But you know, it still gets fucking Gunk Shot, Body Slam, Body Press, even fucking what else? Stomping Tantrum, Shadow Claw, Seed Bomb, stuff like that. But the things worth noting that this thing actually gets are Knockoff and Parting Shot. 1 point, 100 base speed, Parting Shot seemed like a pretty good value to me, dude. Didn't really think too much past that. Shay actually did use this in, I think it was last season of BBR, like season 2 or something. I don't know when he used it, but Shay has used this thing, and it did decently well for him, so I thought I'd go ahead and give it a shot. And then last but not least, we had Galerion Articuno. It was either this or Archeops, and I decided to go with the Pokemon that didn't have Defeatus as an ability. It's got some okay stats on it, like 125, special attack is really good. It's got some really good bulk as well, so that'd be a pretty fun Pokemon to try out. Competitive is cool. If we can, you know, get someone to defog or intimidate us, so that'd be lit. Does actually have access to recover, unlike the other Galarian birds. That's cool. I can run agility, calm mind sets, or just calm mind sets. If I had terrain, fucking stored power sets would be broken, but I don't have terrain, so that's a little bit unfortunate. Yeah, dude, Galerion Articuno should be a fun addition to the team and a pretty decent button clicker to round things off. So that is my team for APA Academy. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry this video was bad, but that's kind of what you expect at this point. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.